What is going on, people of YouTube? My name is Kurtio, and yes, before you say it, I'm recording this just after I've recorded the review, hence the reason. Same shirt, home from work, thought no one's in the house, why not whack out a video or two? Not in that way. No. Recording wise, not anything else. Okay, right. Now we've got that cleared up. If you looked at the review, you know I got a few things messed up. I forgot to do my team basically. Luckily, I still got above the points total. However, I would have had my first win in my head-to-head league. I am still without a win, but all good teams start off slowly. Hence the reason why I think Chelsea are going to win the league. I definitely have not said they won't this season, but we're going to be previewing what we're going to be doing in the next game week, and hopefully getting our team right. And this time I'm going to be confirming it, because the last team I had, when I didn't make my changes, I didn't even secure the transfers, so or the playing wise and the team I selected, so it didn't even matter. But looking at this, there is a few games which I've got my eye on, my one eye, and for once, you know, Man United aren't. This is the first game week out of the 4 that Man United aren't kicking off the week with, because they played Friday and they played the 2 early games against Spurs, against Newcastle, and Friday obviously against Villa. But one thing I'm going to be looking at differently is who Arsenal are playing. They're playing Newcastle, which means for me, if Koscielny's playing, I'm not sure. I'm going to put him in my team for now, assuming he's 100% fit for the game. If he's not 100% fit, he will be swapped out, but don't know who yet. I will make sure I make that change though when the time comes. But Czech will be staying in, because I think Newcastle look threatening. I think even though they're at home, I think Arsenal could do enough, and probably should do enough. They can keep out, you know, Liverpool at home. They should be able to keep out Newcastle away. Liverpool, they have a pretty decent game against West Ham. I think West Ham will score goals. I think they've scored goals in all 3 of their games now. So I'm not sure about Gomez. I think he might be transferred out for this game. And Mahrez at home to Sunderland. Hopefully they can be solid. I picture Sunderland on the same sort of level as Bournemouth. Only got a point. Don't look threatening, and hopefully they will not score. So Mahrez is going to stay in my team. That's a big call for me to make. I just want to put, I think Watford. I don't think any of the 3 Premier League promoted teams get anything. Whether it's Watford, whether it's Bournemouth, or whether it's Norwich. Sorry, that's the other team. Who started off very well in my eyes. I don't think I'll come to the Etihad or many big stadiums and get much. I feel like, especially the Etihad at the moment, you know, being the way City are playing, they'll come in there a bit scared maybe. City will come in there on form, and able to bash 3 or 4 past them, and hopefully get a clean sheet, which is what I'm hoping Company will do. And then lastly, the last defender is away at Swansea, and Darmian. That's a strange one. I'm going to put Darmian in for the moment for Barkley. Just for simple fact, I see that as maybe a I don't know, if I just change that to Mahrez, the striker's channel, just notice that's well cool. Anyway, because I feel like either way, if Gomez scores, then you know, I get the clean sheet for Darmian. If Gomez doesn't score, then I get the no. If Gomez scores, I don't get the clean sheet for Darmian, but he scores, then if he doesn't score, I get the clean sheet for Darmian. Whatever way how it works. It's too early for this shit. I'm recording this at probably 12 o'clock noon. So what can you do? On to midfielders, City, like I say, got Watford, so both Silva and Yaya will be starting. At home to Crystal Palace, Hazard hopefully will get off the mark. Had a very slow start. Not really done anything, to be honest. Picked up a yellow card, which is strange for Hazard in against City in a 3-0 loss. But look at the games going forward. They've got a few games where they could pick up a lot of goals. You know, you've got Palace, you've got Everton, Newcastle, Aston Villa, West Ham, Southampton, all into the game week 10 to look forward to. Hopefully be able to do something with that. Bournemouth away, I think Mahrez will be looking to do something with that. So, see, this is where I'm not sure, because Koscielny then would go out of my team, but Darmian would go out of my team. I'm going to take Darmian out, put Mahrez in, because I feel like he will do damage against Bournemouth. If he's done damage, you know, done damage first 3 games, Sunderland 15, West Ham 10, Tottenham 10, you know, all 3 of them, Sunderland maybe not, but West Ham and Tottenham, you know, pretty much ran the game. So hopefully he'll be able to pick up another 3 bonus points. He's got bonus points every single game so far, you know, get me that 10-point mark. But if he doesn't do well, then don't transfer him out. Because a lot of people put him in, 400, well over 500,000 people put him in, 29% people have got him in. Get him into your teams now. I mentioned last episode, just be aired the day after this episode, but get him in your teams now. His price will soar up. He will continue to do good. It's not that I'm just saying that because I feel like he could do it. He will do good for the rest of the season. He won't just drop off. He performed at the end of last season. He's carrying that form on. He's showing he's a good player. So get him in your teams now whilst he's still cheap. I think it's 5.9 million now. He's only going to go up. And that means the net worth is going to go down. When you come to make a big transfer, it's basically just gaining money. Because you start with 100 million, you get Mahrez in. People that had Mahrez in from the start, 5.5 million, got 5.9. That gives you extra money to transfer other players in come the end of the line. So you haven't got, if you like 5 million or 0.5 million off Aguero, say, you can maybe buy a Mahrez, buy a few other players that are going to go up. Then you have the money to buy someone like Aguero, who's not going to go up to like 15 million if he's in form. Might do, but he might not. You never know. You never know. I'm just not going to get into anything. And finally, you look at Barkley. I want to put him in, but I don't have anyone to put him in for. And that's the trouble. I do think if I had a choice, this would be the time I play all-out attack. You play all-out attack, that way I can take Koscielny off, bring Barkley on, or just play my bench boost. Because I feel like there's a few games here which I could be getting points on. And I'm not sure about it. I'm really not sure. I think West Ham at home, I think Gomez could do something on. And I'd like to put him in. I think all my team could do well. Apart from, McCarthy away against Chelsea. And obviously Gomez versus Darmian. Something's going to go wrong there. But for the moment, I think that's the team I'm going to stick with. I will leave Barkley, Gomez and Darmian on the bench. Darmian's on the bench again. And just for the simple fact, I think this could be the time they break the ducks. Being away from home, I feel like they could concede a goal for the first time this season. Possibly even lose, because they've only scored one goal technically, with Kyle Walker taking at the moment the golden boot for United. But that is it, guys, for this video. Thank you guys for watching. If you like this video, then leave a like. Let me think in the comments down below and subscribe if you feel like I'm worthy. Just so you don't get mad, I'm going to put someone else as my captain. I'm going to go with Yaya because I feel like he could run the shop. Vincent as vice captain. I'm going to confirm my team. So thank you guys for watching. Change your save and peace.